And I'm going to hand it off now to Aisha to talk about being true to your medium. And we're going to look at an example from Hulu, which hopefully many of you are familiar with, but is a very large video hosting site.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was on mute. I was just talking away. Well, this particular client, well, we were talking about being true to your medium, and one of the things that they are very known for is their video. And the fact that they are so well known for their video, one of the things that they highlight on their jobs page is a large video for you to see as soon as you come to the website. It's something that people will automatically recognize. If you're known for that, that's something that you should definitely showcase. Okay.
So another example of this is a company called UX Switch, which is really about providing jobs for UX designers, user experience designers. One of the things that they've started is a humanized job description, particularly for UX designers, and speaking as one, and for a lot of other positions that may be newer fields and aren't quite as well defined. It can be a little bit difficult sometimes to understand exactly what you're looking at. So, you know, for UX, that might mean to some companies just I need you to actually develop something. For other companies, it might mean I need you to make pretty pictures. For others, it might mean I need you to reorganize my site. So, Kai, if you want to go to uxswitch.com, we can see some of these, hopefully, some of these humanized job descriptions. I believe if we scroll down, you might be able to see it, or go into the job search. And what these UX job descriptions do is really help people see, and you can see here in the after example, what percentage of your job is going to be related to a particular skill. You know, obviously for some jobs this might not be quite as applicable, but I think particularly if you're looking at technical jobs, that can mean a lot of different things. Especially if you're hiring developers, as Kai knows, that can mean a variety of different things. So it's a really good way to tell your candidates, here's how we're defining it. And it's a pretty simple thing. In this case, because UX is so much about the user experience, we felt that this was really sort of being true to the medium of UX. But it's a good example of how that works. Another really good example here is a site that is actually called Medium. And so if you look at Medium, they are a publishing platform, and they really have focused on gorgeous images and great text. What Medium did impressively was to take all their job descriptions and say, let's just publish them as normal things on the platform. So if you scroll down here, you'll see that all these job descriptions actually look just like their normal stories do, and they're presented in the same format. There's a nice little detail here, which is something we've actually mentioned before, which is that if you scroll up a little bit, and you'll see that 2-minute read. So it tells you exactly how long it's going to be to read that particular page, which is a nice thing that Medium just does in general. But actually, if we click into one of these job descriptions, you'll be able to see how these are formatted. This probably doesn't look like many job descriptions you've seen in the past with a big bright image, and everything's actually written in paragraph format with sort of little quotes, and it reads exactly like a normal story would on that site. So it's a pretty impressive way, and you know, for every business this isn't necessarily going to work. Obviously for businesses that are digital, this is a little bit more natural, but it's something you can actually think about your candidate experience that comes offline as well. So if you are a paper company, you should really consider sending out something that's in paper format so people can actually experience your product. Because if there's anything that we know from a lot of the research, it says that no matter what your career site says, most people will still know you by your consumer site and your consumer reputation first, and then come to know you by your career's reputation later.